This is the unbelievable sin of narcissists that will haunt them until old age. Enwrapped in the grandiose world of the narcissistic personality, you'll find a dearth of empathy and an incessant craving for adoration. Take heed, if your mental well-being is dear to you, veer away from entanglements with such individuals. Emotional scars inflicted by people of this nature can run so deep that it leaves a victim anchored in place, unable to move forward. Dancing a treacherous ballet with narcissists, the victims are entrapped in these chance encounters. Instead of facing the repercussions of their own deeds, narcissists cunningly cast blame upon the hapless ones who cross their path. Armed with calculated manipulation and underhanded gaslighting, the narcissist leaves the victim doubting the very memories they hold dear. It's as if a switch flips where the narcissist turns their back on their quarry, discarding them without a second thought. Confusion reigns and sadness seeps in as the hapless victims endeavor to make sense of the calamity that just befell them. Devoid of empathy, narcissists remain indifferent to the emotions that course through the hearts around them. Upset by their ego, they merely perceive their fellow humans as avenues to drive their own needs and desires. So let us delve into the dark abyss of narcissistic behavior and unearth the 7 sins of the narcissist, the tactics they employ to evade culpability. To keep abreast of this insidious exploration, consider signing up for our updates. Comparable to the emotional aptitude of a vampire, narcissists possess the uncanny skill to prey upon the generosity and amicability that define you. A sinister twist. They revel in the potency gained through manipulation and control, draining your sanity and blurring the lines between the realms of fantasy and reality. No longer are you and the narcissist separate entities. Instead, you become an extension of their desires, a pawn in their pursuit of material and emotional gain, the zenith of their craft, gaslighting, which channels the power to alter your perceptions and emotions, orchestrating your reality to suit their intentions. In their hands you crumble, acquiescing to desires you once would have defied at all costs. Caught within a nebulous miasma, your sense of self, the narcissist's perceptions, and the truth are twisted beyond recognition. The narcissist thrives on your approval, as it enables them to claim victories while deflecting blame upon you. Don't let another's whims dictate the course of your life, lest you abandon your core values and authentic self. Collapse in on the third pitfall, willful disregard. Trust that only narcissists possess a preternatural ability to foresee their desires. They grasp the value of kindness, respect, self-awareness, and accountability, yet resist any impetus to act accordingly. Cast your mind back to moments when the narcissists feign concern over losing you or their grip on a situation. Their behavior shifted momentarily, beguiling you with their allure. Why choose such a path where the tools to foster harmony were within reach, to ensnare you, to make you crave the basic tenets of a healthy relationship? Consideration, empathy, thoughtfulness, attention, and care. They would keep these gems out of reach, leaving you bereft. When overt harm was not their weapon of choice, the fourth tactic emerged: character assassination. Embroiled in an illusory world of their own creation, they delighted in your downfall, disseminating tales designed to tarnish your reputation. In these moments, remembering the virtues of restraint, as opposed to succumbing to another's vitriol, might feel like a Herculean feat. All close relationships will weather the tides of conflict, but resolution demands a willingness to move forward together. The narcissist, however, had other plans. Continually seeking to exert control, they waged a covert campaign, casting aspersions upon your character. As a consequence, your personal and professional relationships bore the brunt. For the sake of their own ego, their machinations raged on while your well-being lay in tatters. This, too, must not be entertained, for it only serves to propagate a vicious cycle of envy, animosity, and retribution. Skulking in the shadows of infidelity lies the fifth transgression: sexual deceit. Concealing affairs from one's partner is a flagrant betrayal, trampling on the sanctity of both the relationship and the other party. When confronted, narcissists deflect and dismiss their partner's emotions, a cruel tactic that paves the way to communication breakdown and the relationship's ultimate demise. Masters of manipulation and deception, narcissists weave treacherous webs capable of destabilizing partners. Lies, both cunning and persistent, erode trust, leaving their targets floundering and vulnerable. The path to healing after such emotional violation is fraught with difficulty and heartache, with faith and trust often irreparable casualties. The importance of addressing these grievances cannot be overstated. Seek resolution, fostering trust anew, or enlist professional assistance to sever ties. The sixth mortal offense, intentional harm, unveils an even darker aspect of the narcissist. Aggressive in nature, they instill terror in their victims, forcing them to recoil from society in fear. The lingering specter of abuse haunts the former prey, rendering them uneasy even amidst familiar surroundings. It is unfathomable why one would succumb to the violent abyss, exercising brute force at the expense of another's well-being. As a victim of a narcissistic upbringing, comprehending such motivations leaves me appalled. And yet, there remains a seventh sin: exploitation. To the narcissist, humanity serves as mere tools for gain, expendable and disposable. In their eyes obliterated by their own self-importance, the pleasures of life revolve around sustenance, escape, and material wealth. Alas, genuine human connections hold scant value. In the grandiose pursuit of their ideal life, the narcissist tramples upon the souls who cross their path, demonstrating little regard for anything save their own survival and whims. Thank you, dear reader, for embarking upon this exploration of the narcissist's debilitating sins. Should these words have resonated, we invite you to like, share, and engage in the conversation below.